We're here with Gary Rice, and this is his documentary. You enjoyed several of his songs, as you noticed. I know it was hard for you growing up, like it was me. Can you tell me about your learning differences and how you dealt with them?
Well, you're right, Dave. I had quite a few issues growing up. I was born with speech, hearing, and leg problems. And when I went to school, I discovered I had several academic challenges. One of them was I liked to write backwards. Being a left-handed guy, I just enjoyed writing backwards. Or I thought it was. Now, in the Jewish world, in the Arab world, their alphabets are the way I like to write. And I think I would have been fine growing up with that. But here in this country, and being left-handedness was, considered being a child of the devil to some people of some religions. And so they were always trying to tell you to write in the other direction. And I never did that too well. To this day, if I had a blackboard back here, I'd write my name this way much better than going that way. So, but you're right, you grow up and there was quite a price to being different. My song speaks about 1 child in 10, and that's pretty much a pretty good statistic. No matter what you happen to have as a difference, you can almost guarantee that you're going to be teased, castigated, singled out, treated differently, ostracized, all of which is bad. But, 100 years ago, you could have been put to death for it. So I suppose we've come some distance, but I'd like to take it to the next level.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure that's going to be inspirational to a lot of people. How did you first decide that you wanted to be a teacher?
You know how as a kid, you're told no, and that just makes you want to do it?
Yes.
Well, in college, my first year of college, I was told that the state of Ohio would not allow you to be a teacher or an attorney if you had an audible speech impediment. And so I wanted to be a teacher, and I was told I could not do that. So what do you do at that point? You have 2 choices. You either give in or you fight. And I decided to fight. And that kind of got me involved in civil rights, kind of got me involved with other people who happen to have differences, who are fighting for their own injustices. And in spite of the fact that it was a fight, it was also fun. Because I knew eventually I was going to run into some young people like you who I could help, who I could maybe, hopefully, inspire. And you sitting in front of me, that's a priceless treasure, because a teacher will never have, we're not wealthy people. We will never have a stone monument out in a park with pigeons dropping all over us. The only monument we will have is our students. So, in a manner of speaking, you're my monument.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. What educational experience helps you the most over the years?
I think those 2 words go together, education and experience. If you ever went to teacher college, they teach you that there's 2 aspects to teaching. One is the theory. The second part of it is the application, applying what you've learned. Then you got to sit in the class and learn it. Then you have to apply it somehow. So when you talk about educational experience, the experience is the application. And so I think the question almost answers itself.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Now, I was definitely inspired when you were playing your music, but could you let our listeners know what led you to music?
Oh, that was easy. My dad was a band and orchestra director, and he put me on trumpet and sax and trombone, and none of that really did much good because I have an airway obstruction in my speech impediment. So I couldn't play the wind instruments. He put me on keyboard. But the trouble with keyboard, your right hand does all the glory, and your left hand just does the bass stuff. But I'm a lefty. Now, if I've never seen a left-handed keyboard, but if they had one where the left hand had all the excitement, that'd be for me. But that didn't work either. So he said, Gary, what instruments would you like to play? I'd say, drums. And Dad said, oh, no, they just make noise. Pick another instrument. I said, well, how about guitar and banjo? He said, oh, that's from the hills. That's where we came from. But once I decided to play guitar and banjo and drums, he supported me 100%. And I went into the music, and I don't think I've stopped since.
They're a brother from another mother, and his dad, Bob Rice, was like my second father. And my family's a musical family, and Gary's family is a big musical family, and we've known each other since junior high, going into high school. And Gary and I used to play this song when it was new. We used to have a band together. With a little standard by Chuck B. Chucky B. Yeah, you bet.
Be good.
Sitting in the shade, strumming, keep the rhythm, that's the trouble, man.